In my business, I used to get multiple support tickets because my customers couldn't track their orders on their WhatsApp account. And to solve that problem, I created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, that too without any coding. Now this WhatsApp chatbot helps my customers track their order right on their WhatsApp account. In this video, I will show you the step-by-step process of how exactly I have created this WhatsApp chatbot inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. Now to see the working of this amazing automation, follow me through my screen. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Pabbly, your one-stop solution for business automation and growth. Now as you are on my screen, so first of all I will show you the real-time example of this amazing WhatsApp chatbot that I have created inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. To show you the live example of this WhatsApp chatbot, I will open my WhatsApp account, and inside this chat I will just send this keyword help. Then you will see that this WhatsApp chatbot will get triggered instantly and it will send me a welcome message inside here. Here I have received this welcome message. Hi Jai Tripathi, welcome to Nova Cart order tracking. And as I have created this WhatsApp chatbot so that my customers can track their orders easily, that's why this WhatsApp chatbot is asking me for my order ID. In here I will enter my order ID. Here you can see I have successfully received the details about my order. This was the product that I have ordered. This is my order ID and the status is out for delivery and expected delivery is 21st of December 2025, and I have also got this tracking link here. So this was the demo of this amazing WhatsApp chatbot that I have created inside my Pabbly Chatflow account, and inside this chatbot I have added this API request with the help of which every order ID that my WhatsApp chatbot captures, I send it to my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have created this workflow. This workflow automatically checks for the order ID inside my Google Sheet. Here you can see these are all the order details. Now this workflow will at first look for the order ID inside my Google Sheet. Then if this workflow found the exact same order ID given by my customer, then they will receive a WhatsApp message with all the details about their order. But if the order ID sent by my customer doesn't matches the order ID in my sheet, then they will also receive a message that the order ID shared by them is not correct, so please try again later. Now I will show you how you can also create such an amazing chatbot for yourself with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. First of all, I will help you navigate to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. For that, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/chatflow. With this, you will get directed on this landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. In here on the right corner, you can see we have got these two different options, sign in and sign up free. If you have put serious effort into building your business, then automating the repetitive work is the next logical step. With Pabbly's yearly or lifetime plan, you can automate small tasks and free up time for the things that actually need your attention. If you decide to go ahead, you can use the coupon code on my screen JAIPC JAIPC to get a special discount. And if you just want to explore our application first, then you just have to click on the sign up free button where you will get 100 free credits every month. And if you are already a Pabbly user like me, then we just have to click on the sign in button to continue. This will get you directed on this all apps page of Pabbly, where Pabbly has these 7 amazing and powerful applications. But today, to create our WhatsApp chatbot, at first we will use this Pabbly Chatflow, and then to create a workflow we will use this Pabbly Connect. So let us first access this Pabbly Chatflow. Now as we are inside the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, on the top corner you can see my WhatsApp number is visible here. In order to use Pabbly Chatflow, at first you have to add your WhatsApp number in here. So to add your WhatsApp number, you can click on this button and select any of these two different methods, WhatsApp Connect method and manual token connect method. And on the left side here, Pabbly Chatflow has these following amazing features. So if you want to learn in detail about any of these following features, or if you want to learn how you can add your WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow, then for that you just have to check out those videos that I have added in the description box. After adding your WhatsApp number, to start creating a WhatsApp chatbot for yourself, you have to go inside this flows and click on this flows. So this is the flow builder page where all the chatbots that you will create will get stored. So this is the WhatsApp chatbot that I have shown you in the beginning. So I will deactivate this WhatsApp chatbot as I am going to create this exact same chatbot with you guys. Now to start creating a WhatsApp chatbot, we have to click on this add flow button. Here this trigger button is visible to us. So this trigger button is like the event on which I want my chatbot to get triggered. We will work on this trigger button. But before that, let me share about Pabbly's Facebook community. Pabbly has this amazing Facebook community of over 20,000 members where individuals share their ideas and ask questions to our experts. In here, you can also ask your doubts, and here our team members will instantly reply to all of your queries. If you also want to become part of such amazing community, then you just have to check out the link that I have added in the description box. Now I will head back to this flows of Pabbly Chatflow. Now, before working on this trigger, I will also give a name to my chatbot. So I will name it as Automate Order Tracking on WhatsApp. Now we will work on this trigger button. In here, we have to select an event with the help of which we want to kickstart our WhatsApp chatbot. So from this drop down, you can see this is the list of all the trigger events with the help of which I can kickstart my WhatsApp chatbot. Now from this list, I will select this particular keyword or regex match as my trigger event because I want my chatbot to get started with the help of keywords that I will enter later. So I will select this particular trigger event, and then inside this box we have to enter the keywords with the help of which I want to kickstart my WhatsApp chatbot. So here I will enter this keyword help, and then we just have to press this enter button. You can see our keyword has got added successfully. In here I will also enter this keyword hello, and then I will again press this enter button. So you can see I have entered this keyword. Now this regex box is also available for us. We can kickstart this WhatsApp chatbot either with the help of this keywords or with the help of this regex. So as we have already entered keywords, this means that we will skip this regex for now. But this regex stands for regular expression, which is a universal code with the help of which we can extract some keywords from a paragraph. So as we are all set with this trigger, now we will work on our action step. So for my action step, first of all, I want that whenever my user sends me any of these following messages, I want to send them a welcome message. For that, I will just drag in this text button from this messages features, and inside this text button, we can enter any message which we want to send to our customer. But in here, I will send the welcome message which I want to send to my customer. Here I have entered my welcome message inside this button. Hi $name, welcome to Nova Cart order tracking. And here I have added this contact custom field $name with the help of which I store my customer's name, and by applying this $sign in front of this contact custom field, I can map the name of my customer inside my responses. So here as we have entered our welcome message, so now we just have to connect both of these following circles to make sure that this welcome message gets sent after this particular keyword sent by our customer. Now we will continue this flow. So from this action features here, as I want to ask my customer for their order ID, so from here I will just drag this ask question button and I will drop it in here. Now we will continue this flow by connecting these circles, and then in here I will enter the question for my customer. So here I have added this question which I wanted to ask to my customer. Now for this question, from this contact custom field drop down, as I am asking here for order ID, so I will select this particular custom field order ID, and then inside this format I will select it as any, because inside my order ID I have both this alphabets and numbers. Now for my next step, as I want to send this order ID to my Pabbly Connect account, for that from this action features here, we have to drag this API request and drop it in here. Now connect both of these following circles, and then in here click on this box given here. For this request, select as post because you want to post your data to your Pabbly Connect account. Now in here you have to enter a webhook URL. So to get this webhook URL, you just have to go back on this all apps page of Pabbly, and this time click on this access now button inside Pabbly Connect's box. This will get you directed inside the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So inside this dashboard, click on this create workflow button to start creating a workflow for yourself. In here, you have to select among these two different workflow builders. First one is our new beta version, which is modern, faster and more flexible. Other one is our classic version, which is a stable and familiar approach. So among these two workflow builders, I will select this particular new beta version because I am more familiar with this, but you can select any of these two different workflow builders as both are amazing. So I will go ahead with this, and now in here, I will give a name to my workflow. So I will name it as workflow to track orders. Now from this second drop down, I will select the folder in which we want to save our workflow, and then we have to click on this create button. Inside this next page, you can see this plus button is visible to us. So this plus button is our trigger step with the help of which we can kickstart our workflow. So in here, as I want to get a webhook URL, so for that we will use this webhook by Pabbly, and then Inside this application event, I will click on this catch webhook, and then we have to click on this connect button. Then you will see that instantly we have received this webhook URL. So you have to copy this webhook URL from here and paste it inside this box like this. Now in here, you have to enter some parameters which you want to send to your Pabbly Connect account. So as I want to send the name of my customers, phone number of my customer and their order ID. So that's why inside this key, first of all, I will enter this name, and from here, I will select this name custom field. In here, I will select this mobile number custom field, and at last I will also select this order ID custom field. Now I will enter this key as phone and order ID. Now I will click on this test button, and in here also I will enter these following fields like name, phone, order ID, and then we have to click on this run test button. Then you can see our API request is sent successfully. Now we just have to save this step from here and cut it. Now we will open our Pabbly Connect account, and in here you can see we have successfully received this dummy response. And as this is a dummy response, now to send a real-time response, we have to open our WhatsApp account and again run this WhatsApp chatbot to send a response here. But before running this WhatsApp chatbot, we have to open our Pabbly Chatflow account and save the flow that we have created here. Otherwise, our WhatsApp chatbot will not work as we expect it to work. Now here, as our flow is updated successfully, so I will open my WhatsApp chat, and inside this particular chat, I will enter the keyword which I have added while creating this WhatsApp chatbot's trigger button. So I will send this keyword in here. Then you will see that my WhatsApp chatbot will get triggered instantly, and it will send me a welcome message and a question asking for my order ID. So here I will enter my order ID and I will send it. Now as I have sent this order ID, this means that the response has got successfully captured by my WhatsApp chatbot, and with the help of this API request, it has got sent successfully to my Pabbly Connect account. Now in here, as I want to see another response, that's why I will refresh this from here, and from this drop down you can see here we have successfully received a real-time response. This means that our trigger step is working all fine. Now we will set up our action application. So at first, for my action application, as I want to look up inside my sheet if the order with this order ID exists or not. So for that, for my action application, I will use Google Sheet. To add an action application, you just have to click on this plus button given here, and here search for your action application. But as this Google Sheet is visible here, so I will select it directly from here. And then for this application event, we have to select this particular event, lookup spreadsheet rows 2. And then to connect Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect, we have to click on this connect button. Now we have got these two different options, add new connection and select existing connection. So if you have already established your connection, then you can go with the select existing connection. But to create a connection for the first time, you have to go with this add new connection. So after clicking on this button, you have to click on this sign in with Google button. Then on the left side here, you can see Pabbly Connect has successfully detected my Google account. So I will select my account from here, and after that, inside this next page, I will click on this continue button to grant access to Pabbly Connect, as my data with Pabbly Connect is absolutely safe. Now here our connection is created successfully. So now here we just have to fill these following details, then automatically we will fetch our data with the help of this order ID. So first of all, for this select spreadsheet, as the name of my spreadsheet is this my new sheet, so that's why in here inside my Pabbly Connect account, from this drop down I will select my sheet. Then for this select sheet also, we have to select our sheet. So inside my sheet, you can see this is the sheet 2 in which I have added all of these orders. So for that I will go back, and from this drop down I will select this sheet 2. Now inside this lookup value, as we have to look up for order ID, that's why from this drop down I will map this order ID sent by my customer. And here to enter this lookup value, I have to help of mapping instead of entering my order ID manually, because with mapping we can make our data dynamic. It means that whenever Pabbly Connect will detect any new data, it will automatically update the old data with the new captured data. But if I will enter the order ID of my customer manually, then that particular data will remain static and it will not change unless we manually change it. So that's why to allow our data to get changed automatically, we take help of mapping. Now I will move further, and inside this lookup column, as inside my sheet, the column in which I have added this order ID is this C. That's why in here I will enter the C as my lookup column. And for this end column of data, as inside my sheet, the last column in which I have entered the data is this F. That's why I will enter this F in here. But for this end column of data, you have to enter the end column of your sheet. And then as these details are not mandatory, that's why I will directly click on this save and send test request button. Then you will see that instantly I will receive a response with all the details that are added with this particular order ID. Here we have successfully received this response, and these are the same details that I have added inside my Google Sheet. This means that an order with this particular ID is available on my Google Sheet. Now I will cut this step from here. Now for my next action step, I want to send my customer a message with all the details of their order. For that, I can directly click on this plus button to add Pabbly Chatflow, with the help of which we can send messages to our customers on their WhatsApp account. But now I will use router, because with the help of this router, I can work on some conditions. Like if there is a data with this particular order ID inside my sheet, then my customer will receive a message with all the details about their order. But if there is no data with that particular order ID shared by my customer inside my sheet, then they will receive a message that there is no such data with this particular ID. Please enter a correct order ID. So now I will click on this plus button to use an amazing feature by Pabbly Connect router. So I will select this router from here, and then you can see we have got these two different filter values. Inside this first filter values, I will click on this connect button, and in here for this label, from this drop down of our Google Sheet, I will select this order ID, and then from this filter type, I will select it as exist. Now this particular step will work only if this order ID exists inside my Google Sheet. Now we have to click on this save and send test request button. And here inside our response, we have received it as success because this particular order ID exists on my Google Sheet. So we will cut this step from here, and inside the second filter, I will again click on this connect button. For this label, I will again select my order ID given by my customer, and inside this filter type, I will select this does not exist, and this side of workflow will get triggered only if the order ID sent by my customer does not exist in my Google Sheet. Now I will click on this save and send test request button, and in here we have received this error as this order ID exists in my Google Sheet. Now I will cut this step from here, and here I will click on this plus button to use Pabbly Chatflow to send messages to my customer. Here I will search for Chatflow and I will select it. Now for this application event, to send a message, we have to select this particular event, send text message. Then to connect Pabbly Chatflow with Pabbly Connect, we have to click on this connect button. Now here again I have got these two different options, add new connection and select existing connection. So this time also I will go with this add new connection, and in here we have to enter a token. So to get this token, you just have to go back inside your Pabbly Chatflow account, and from the settings you have to click on this API and webhooks. In here, when you will click on this generate API token, your API token will get generated successfully. So you just have to copy this API token from here and paste it inside this box, and then press this save button. Here our connection is established successfully. Now we just have to enter the recipient's WhatsApp number, the message which I want to send them, and then we have to click on this save and send test request button. So at first, for this recipient's mobile number, from this webhook by Pabbly drop down, I will map the number that I have received from my customer, and inside this WhatsApp message I will enter this particular message. Here I have entered the static part of my WhatsApp message. Now to make it dynamic, I will map some of the details like product, order ID, status and expected delivery. Here I have also mapped all of these following details. Now I will just map the name of my customer from this drop down here, and then I will directly click on this save and send test request button. Here we have successfully received this webhook response with the status as success. This means that this particular message has got sent successfully to my customer. So I will open my WhatsApp account, and in here you can see I have received this message with all the details about this order with the help of this order ID that I have entered inside this chat. Now let us go back and set up the last step of our workflow. So for my last step, as I want to add this Pabbly Chatflow here also, now instead of connecting this application from scratch, I will just copy this step from here and paste it in here like this. Now I will change the inner structure of this application. So in here, as we just have to change this message, so I will just copy this all message from here, delete it, and now I will enter a new message which I want to send to my customer when their order ID is not found inside my Google Sheet. Here I have also entered this message which I want to send to my customer. Now I will just save this step from here and cut it. Now we have successfully completed the creation of this workflow and also this WhatsApp chatbot, with the help of which you can automate order tracking for your business. If you want to use this automation for yourself, then you will find the link of this automation inside the description box. That's it for this video. If you watch this video till end, then I will suggest you to buy a yearly or lifetime subscription of Pabbly by using my coupon code visible on your screen JPC JAIPC to get an exciting discount. And if you face any doubt while creating this WhatsApp chatbot or workflow, then you just have to comment your doubt in the comment box. I will answer instantly. Thank you for watching this video. Not just this, you can create many more WhatsApp chatbots to automate your business with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. And if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. And for your queries, you can ask them at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you have to check up this following website. Now, what are you waiting for? Just go and create your free account at Pabbly Chatflow.